As I have mentioned many times on this channel before, Christian nationalists like to distort American history.
34% of all of the quotes that is in the representative writings of the founding era were taken directly from the Bible. According to the researchers, quote, although the citations come virtually every part of the Bible, St. Paul was the favorite in the New Testament.
I found out, ironically, after I completed the commentary on Deuteronomy, a study was done of what book the founders of the United States of America cited the most often, secular or religious. Montesquieu, the French Enlightenment thinker, was number 2. Number 1
Can I
was
guess?
Deuteronomy.
Oh, I was going to guess Peyton. I was going to guess Peyton Place.
Well, now you'd have been wrong.
So the study these guys are referring to is from 1984, and Lutz, the author, stated, while there was no one European writer or a tradition of writers that dominated American political thought during that era, but the Bible was cited most frequently solely because many of the pamphlets included in the research were sermons that had been reprinted for mass distribution. Back in the late 18th century, they didn't have tape recorders. So people would just print their sermons and be like, hey, check out a sermon from Billy Bob. He's at that church up in Washington, D.C. We got it right here. You can read it. But that doesn't matter to Christian nationalists. They will do everything that they can to distort history and try to convince their followers that America was founded as a Christian nation and that they must fight to get it back. Let's just be honest. When trying to claim the 7 mountains, arts and entertainment, government, business, media, education, religion, and family, it's okay to lie. Very Christ-like. Amen.
The number 1 book that was referenced by the founders across the board when they're putting this nation together was the Bible. The Declaration of Independence apart, and you can find scripture for almost every portion. The Constitution, scripture for almost every portion.
I'm not going to go into that here, but you can take Bible verses and do that with most anything. I could probably do that with my box of wheat thins here. Let's go say whole grain, 100% whole grain. I'll tell you what, how about we use Deuteronomy, since this seems to be so popular in the realm of revisionist history, to love the Lord your God and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. Then I will send rain on your lands in its season, both autumn and spring rains, so you may gather in your grain. Huh.